Hi friends, welcome back to my channel Sidekicker. In this one I'm going to discuss about the POCO X3 Pro. Is it worth of buying for the 16,999 rupees or not? So this video is going to be really short and where I'll try to discuss each and every details about this device. Is it worth to spend this much of money on the POCO X3 Pro or not? That's what I'm going to exactly demonstrate in this video. So during the Big Billion Day sale, the price of this phone will be having about 16,999 rupees. You can clearly see here for 17,000 without using any kind of bank discount cards. If you use a bank discount cards, I think maybe the price might decrease even further. I think so. So let's see how is the price going to be there during the Flipkart Big Billion Day sale. But overall for the 17,000 rupees in the POCO X3 Pro device, so there are a lot of advantages, but there are few disadvantages which you should know before you actually buy and spend the money on this device. So first thing, for this price, one thing is pretty clear that you're getting the Snapdragon 860 chipset with the UFS storage 3.1 and which you can actually get this much level of performance which is not possible in any other smartphone for this range. Yes. So below 20,000 rupees, you cannot get any phone unless you use some discounts and exchange offers, you cannot get. But this POCO X3 Pro is a really beast in terms of the performance segment. That's the one biggest place point for the POCO X3 Pro, which is regarding the performance. So for the gaming, this is the another budget gaming best mobile phone which you can actually buy. Right now the Battlegrounds mobile game is not optimized to play at 90 FPS. Maybe, I'm not sure, in the future it will be updated. But even I did try to use a config file and a GFX tool. I was able to get 90 FPS very stable in this device. Yes, it was actually good. And if you want, you can actually do one more thing. You can actually install a couple of other custom ROMs and you can actually play at 90 FPS as well in the POCO X3 Pro. That's also another possible thing is there. But overall in the performance segment, this phone is one of the beast phone for this kind of price which you can actually get it. Right now also I'm trying to play 90 FPS, which is actually maintaining exactly 90 FPS during the gameplay as well. You should not have any kind of issues. So for 16,999, the one thing which will do very much justification is only performance. Rest of the things are pretty kind of average and which can be found in other smartphones as well. But performance you cannot find in other smartphones with this kind of price range segment. That's what I'm going to exactly mention. And I don't think any phone in this kind of price range will give this much of performance levels. So slightly kind of close can be Snapdragon maybe 768G, which has got an Dimensity 800U only. So those kind of processors you can actually get, but having this level of performance, man, this is really good deal I would say for this kind of price range for the Snapdragon 860 chipset, which you can actually get it for 17,000 only. And I was able to play 90 FPS without any kind of issues. As you can see, 90 FPS, it's maintaining consistently 90 FPS only at this moment with the gameplay as well. So it will be really good option, friends. If you're planning to buy a phone for gaming, this is the best option you can actually get for the money. So next, regarding the display, nothing much huge difference. 120Hz refresh rate, IPS LCD panel, kind of slightly kind of boring I would say, but still you do have the 120Hz refresh rate. That's another thing. Camera also not much a major improvement. It's kind of okay. 48 megapixel camera lens you will be getting. Nothing much specialty about the camera. It's kind of average. So there's nothing much talk about the camera as well. In the battery and the charging, battery backup maybe a little bit slight more, 5000 mAh of battery, so you'll be expecting slightly more. Charging speed is slightly kind of close to 65 minutes and 70 minutes of time charging speed in this device. So battery backup and charging kind of okay. You can find other phones also giving similar kind of battery and similar kind of camera and display, but performance you cannot find in any other similar phone. And connectivity wise, no 5G. That's another biggest disadvantages, because if you're planning to buy for the next few years, so then definitely not having 5G, maybe some of the users it can be disappointing, but that's another drawback. Obviously no 5G. And Wi-Fi and 4G plus no issues. Build quality, haptic feedback perfect, dual speaker setup and 3.5mm jack which you're having. Alright, everything is perfect for this price. I cannot ask more in this device. Even the side mounted fingerprint scanner is also really fast and accurate, no issues. UI and software updates, maybe we might get the Android 12 and 13 maybe on this POCO X3 Pro device. Android 12 is compulsory, but Android 13 maybe we may get. But even though you don't get any kind of software updates, you can unlock the bootloader and you can actually install different custom ROMs. There's so many videos available online which you can actually follow step by step, and you can actually improve a lot of performance if you install different custom ROMs. That's the advantage of this POCO X3 Pro. You do have so many softwares and so many ROMs you can try in this phone perfectly, which makes this phone a lot of sense to buy for 17,000. Only final drawback is connectivity, no 5G. If you delete 5G, next not having AMOLED panel, that's also another slight disadvantage. That's it. So thank you, friends. These are the quick details about the POCO X3 Pro. I think this will clarify for the users. If you're looking to buy this device for gaming, go for it. No doubt at all. And that's it, friends. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video and let's stay tuned. Meanwhile, signing off. Bye.